Greetings, programs. My name is Wretch, and I'm here with a demo for an upcoming game that I am very excited about. This is Chronicle of Innsmouth, Mountains of Madness. Now, I played Psychodev's original Chronicle of Innsmouth and had a great time with it. It was a classic point-and-click adventure game mixed with the phalanges of the Cthulhu mythos and H.P. Lovecraft's writings. Great game, I highly recommend it. And Mandevil, who comments on the channel occasionally, let me know that this game is currently being made. It's got a few days left on its Kickstarter, and that I should check out the demo. So here we are. I love the environment so far. The music sounds ominous, and apparently this is voice acted as well. So let's jump in here and see what the demo has in store for us.
I've never felt this depth of sorrow in all my life. When Father passed, well, everything changed. My mother, our poverty. Father and I shared little common ground. Perhaps we merely lacked the time to find it. But now that this has come about...
Aw.
Frightful tightness grips my chest. Simple respiration has become a labor. Vital oxygen seems to have lost the route on its way to my lungs. If only he were still here with me, to enlighten me, to offer guidance. Oh, grandfather! Oh, my grandfather!
Howard, aren't you done yet?
I'll be right over! It falls upon me to preserve the items of my grandfather's estate that are the most crucial.
This is Howard. Is this Lovecraft here? Let me see if I can change the... Alright, we got the music. Voice volume is already maxed out. The voices are coming in a little soft. But other than that, the voice acting sounds pretty good, I have to say. Got a window, shelf. I wonder what kind of format of point-and-click this is going to take, because the original Chronicle of Innsmouth was very like the LucasArts games back in the day.
With such a downpour ensuing outside. A section of Grandfather's library devoted to the sciences. These are far beyond my field of expertise.
The animation is very smooth.
Various medical texts. All things considered, I'm in remarkable physical condition.
So when they talk, it actually stops the music.
Travel chronicles and general geography. I shall peruse them at a later date. These are far beyond my field of expertise. Treatises on anthropology. These perk my interest. I shall peruse them at a later date.
I have a feeling we are going to be doing a lot of perusing at a later date, but we're not going to get the opportunity to peruse.
Volumes concerning art and painting. The opportune moment to peruse these is not this one. Various treatises on psychology. I feel no momentary need for these.
Momentary.
My current mood is not one for reading. I'll obtain one for now. One never knows.
Oh. Alright, we have a pen now.
My memory is filled to the brink with the tales of my grandfather's travels. It was always as if they vaporated directly into my imagination. Snowbound peaks, rainforests infested with every manner of danger, splendid cities where the meek are preyed upon by the scum of humanity, lurking assassins and thieves. Such places appeared vividly in my dreams. Airborne monstrosities surged toward my person, borne aloft on the membranes of bat-like wings, their long and gnarled talons clutching at me. They had no faces. Upon a command, I could steer them as I wished. Let's see. This globe has buttons set in many specific locales around the world. I have a vivid childhood recollection of grandfather pressing them to open an odd, concealed mechanism, but his fingers moved too fast for my young eyes to catch. Perhaps an undiscovered clue awaits me elsewhere.
Hint, hint. Egypt, Arabia, India, Russia, Italy, France, Norway, United States. Right at Maine. Interesting.
I do not wish to turn it off. A portrait of my mother as a young woman. How beautiful she was then. Her eyes shine, transmitting the serenity in her soul out into the world. This would have been back from before I was even conceived. Let me see. There seems to be something inscribed on the back. I should discover some method to disengage it from the frame. I feel no desire to lug the picture, frame and all, around with me.
I remember the Chronicle of Innsmouth game could be a little bit tongue-in-cheek, which I appreciated. I hope that continues. You can go through the showcase.
I don't want to open it now.
Can we use the pen to...
Aha! This means should provoke the intended ends.
Good job, Howie.
The pen has been rendered utterly useless.
Howard! Nothing worth anything in there.
It seems to point to something, but what?
Oh. Circle equals 2 in a square. Bet we'll figure this out a little bit later. See if there's anything that we may have missed. Ooh. A trunk is important.
Locked.
Curses. Let's head through the door and see who we meet.
I'm not done yet with this chore.
Oh. Never mind. Okay, books, shelf. Can't do the showcase yet. Portrait is done.
It seems to point to something, but what?
Circle equals 2 in the square. Maybe some of the books could help now?
The opportune moment to put... I feel no. All
Peruse!
things considered, the enigma seems to indicate this shelf. That looks like the personal journal of my grandfather. I believe I'll obtain it.
Aha!
During the spring of his life, he was constantly traveling. Who even knows to how many far-flung locales? Mayhap I, myself, might meander there forth someday.
We had the symbols here on top of the shelving. That was the clue. Grandfather's journal.
The journal of my grandfather detailing his innumerable travels. Let's see. We left at the first light of dawn. We had the automaton with us. Automaton? What does that mean? We all met in the basement on the outskirts of Boston. It was almost like entering a church, long since deserted. Planted all around, a pentacle painted upon the grimy flagstones were candles, wax frozen in mid-drip. There was no point wasting time here. No answers lay here, and Paris was at least a week away. Our final destination within the vastness of the Arabian desert lay even further ahead. We had to make a move. There was no option but for the automaton to perform the ceremony. Just looking at it sent a shiver up my tired spine, and then it just stops right there. The journal was penned about 15 years ago. Mayhap this was all merely an outline for a fictional work. A work of vivid imagination.
But we did have 3 locations.
Let's see.
So the United States outside of Boston, and then Paris, and then Arabia.
I heard a click. A tiny compartment has slid open at the base. There is a key ensconced within.
Which would probably open the trunk?
It fits.
Eureka.
The trunk is now open.
Howard, are you even still there?
A multitude of books. Without a single exception, they are all very old editions. A selection thereof consisting of the rarer of occult treatises, the need for which escapes me. Wait, that's a rare and ancient printing of a book I favor greatly. I must procure it.
Thank you, Howard. Is this the Necronomicon?
Howard, hurry up!
Oh, the 1001 Nights.
A very old edition of the 1001 Nights. I can't wait to read it. I've always had a soft spot for these stories. The Merchant and the Genie. Wonderful.
She's gonna come.
Prince Camaralzaman.
Gonna kill us.
So many memories. A bookmark holds the place of a story I've never heard of. The tale of Abdul al-Hazred. Faced with no chance of escape, the keepers sought to ensnare one of their own. Poor Abdul needed to choose, and choose wisely. God, my head.
That was a potent story. That was the mad Arab who penned the Necronomicon. Apparently only the first part is... Ooh. Yep, that's Mr. Lovecraft there.
Where am I?
The first part is voice acted.
Is there anybody there? It seems there is no possible exit from this place.
Try and figure it out. We got some plaster.
What? What is happening?
Whoa.
You there! What manner of place is this? Are you listening to me? Wait. Hold up! I would assume this but a dream, except for its realism.
I'm really liking this so far.
Who could this person be?
Ah, salam and good evening, gentle friends.
I say.
Welcome to Agrabah, city of mystery,
Wait!
of enchantment. Al-Hazred, you are here. What is going on? What know you of the reasons for my abrupt summons? All in due time. Hurry. You must go see the keyholder and then attend the council.
Al-Hazred, this is the protagonist of the story I was reading. Someone or something desires that I live his story.
Or we? Alright, that's kind of cool. Guard the door. They are waiting for you. First, you must go to the room of the keyholder. He specifically asked to speak with you. Same thing. Alright. Guess we're going this way. Keyholder's room. Council Square. Dungeons. Well, let's head to the keyholder's room then. I like just the wind. It's ominous. Has the day I become one of the keepers finally arrived? Father, wherever you are, I need you to be proud of me. Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. The keyholder. Ew. Vases? What would I ever need them for? No time for reading right now. Oh, the lamp. It's bright enough in here already. Nothing happens. Low table, cushions? I don't need to sit down. Is there something else? Lamp, bookshelf. Well, let's have a chat with the keyholder then. So, you have finally arrived. Yes. Tell me, keyholder, how may I serve you? Abdul, the day has arrived. Your final test awaits you. Prepare yourself. A great challenge lies ahead. Oh, we get to choose our options. Can you provide some insight into what lies ahead for me? That would violate the unbreakable vows of the Keepers. As much as I love you, I am forbidden to give you assistance. Finally, I shall become one of the Keepers. All your years of service will have not been in vain. Yes, I was but a child when my mother brought me to this place. I remember it well. You were a rather energetic child. You have done well. Thank you, Keyholder. You are to me as the father I never had. Go now, my son. They are awaiting you. I shall go then. I'll be seeing you later, Keyholder. My son, I am so sorry, but the grand plan takes precedence over all else. My Akbar senses are tingling. Poor Abdul does not know what awaits him. Nevertheless, all is in readiness. Eh? Oh, the gods speak of me. I didn't know who they were talking to. Or who was actually speaking. The victim is already incarcerated in the dungeons. Good. However, I'm quite relieved I do not have to attend. What are they talking about? Victim? Dungeons? What under God is going on here? To the dungeons! What could go wrong? Guess we'll find out. Father, am I strong enough? Grant me understanding. Meanwhile, in the dungeons... Mother! What are you doing here? Abdul, my son. I'm so proud of you. What are you talking about? Who locked you in there? I gave my entire childhood to the key. And they repay me by imprisoning my own mother? Abdul, my son, you were not expected to understand. This was all decided long ago. My imprisonment is just a final precaution. But your father was a keeper. Alas, his untimely death robbed you of his guidance upon this journey. Your future as a keeper is of utmost importance. Every last keeper shares a vital role. As you know, they demand absolute devotion and ultimate sacrifice. I only pray that you are strong enough to perform it. I see where this is leading. I refuse. Understand? I refuse. Abdul, stop. Silence. I'm getting you out of there. Samya al-Hazred. Can we? This is not the time for talk. The middle cell. Well, this escalated. No time to lock myself up. Prisoners.
Psst! Hey, you! You are Abdul, correct? Miserable creature!
To be called such from one chained up in cell means little to me.
You are right. But in a way, he also stands correct.
What are you talking about?
You see, we are in a cell. We are the enemies of the Keepers, and we fight against everything they stand for. Despite this, our destiny can never be as miserable as yours.
Who are you?
For however much light spills upon a stage, it creates an equal amount of shadow. The moon always presents to us one face, but we know that the other is still there, plunged into darkness. This is as irrefutable a fact as any dogma. The light side shines equally as a full or as half, or even as a mere slice. You will see what I mean tonight. We prefer to side with those who are without ambiguity. Our belief is that the key has been passed down onto mankind for a reason, and we desire to use it. That is pure blasphemy, you scum! Cease filling my ears with such obscenities. As you wish then, my friend. As you wish. For the sake of sweet charity, do not listen to them. If you wish to see your mother escape this prison, we can help you. Why would you do so? Let us just say that keeping the keepers suffer uncomfortable emotions gains us pleasure. Great pleasure. That would be a betrayal of everything I believe in. I couldn't help overhearing what you were saying before. You are aware of what awaits. However, you can just ignore us if you so wish. Yes, Abdul. Ignore them and remain true to your duty. Quiet, mother. Continue. These cells were built with the highest of craftsmanship. They can only be opened with keys the city guards hold. I know the location of the secret lock, but I require a small favor in return. If you can manage to obtain one of the keys. And what is it you want in return? There's a certain item in the key holder's room that I desire. This object can take any form. You must figure out its current form. Such a task is impossible. That is your problem, but I can provide you with one meager hint. I know it holds great magical power within it. I'll see what I can do. Okay, we'll just wait here. We're not feeling up for a stroll right now.
Which I assume is probably the lamp. So we are about to do something for what we assume. Mother, I'll be right back.
Abdul, no!
The things we do for loved ones. What's going on here in the council square? Well, we got a rope with a hook. This could come in handy. Okay, we got a hook, we got a pendant. And, oh, it's a one and done kind of thing. I've already taken the hook. Name one thing you're gonna use a rope for. Boondock Saints. Alright. Well, I guess we are going back to the key holder's room.
Abdul, you are still here. The council is waiting for you.
Forgive me, keyholder. I was wondering if I could borrow an artifact of yours. One I became aware of through my studies. One with a singular magical power I desire to study fully before my test begins.
Abdul, I know that of which you speak. It lies right before your eyes. Anyone other than a keeper would have a great difficulty recognizing it. Your father could have done so.
Really? My father?
Your father was the most faithful of the keepers. Endowed was he with great power and dedication. I cannot fathom why you desire that particular item. Regardless, I will not stop you from taking it. One must be the master of one's own destiny. However, as your tutor of many years, I must warn you that every action has its consequences.
Thank you, keyholder. This advice I shall treasure.
Abdul, keep the key.
Desk, cushions, lamp. Pendant? Oh, there it is. Is that Miss Brisby's necklace? The pendant grows hotter and hotter. This must be the artifact I'm after. It's like straight from the Secret of Nim. I believe I was able to identify the artifact.
Good, Abdul. You sense the power in your father's relic. You may keep the lamp for as long as you need to. May you use it wisely.
Of course, keyholder. I shall return it as soon as possible. We shall meet again soon, before the rest of the council.
Don't be late, Abdul.
Yeah, what could go wrong? Back to the dungeons? I assume those are cultists in the cells. Guess we're about to find out. Nope.
Did you recover the key and the artifact?
I have the artifact, but I do not have the key yet.
Hand it over!
Forget it, you filthy sewer rats. You will get it only once I have the key, and you tell me how to use it.
We'll be right here.
Okay, let's go grab the key then.
Abdul, please.
Oh, you know, I have an idea. Oh wait, we don't have the rope though. Oop. Better not to be noticed for now. Hook. Not the right time. Oh, we have to wait until he's... Are we gonna Metal Gear this? It is the other god who has the key. So you have to wait for the opportune moment. Like now.
The hook is not long enough to reach the god's key on its own.
Ah, okay. Well, if that is the case, let's see if there's anything else that we can grab to make use. I see a grate. Can we actually go into any of the other rooms? Nope. Check and see if there's anything we may have missed here. Middle cell. The artwork is awesome. I very much dig it. Not the time for talk. The prisoners are gonna be prisoners. He's like, no, stop, come back. I have no reason to go back to the keyholder. I guess outside is where we need to go then. Not the right time. Other guard who has the key. And then if we go right here, it's too short. So there has to be something to actually... Whoop. Maybe the pendant? Like drop it on the ground and be like, hey. Guard, guard. Room of the key holder. Yeah, so we're missing something. We just have to figure out what it is. And can't combine these things. I'm a big believer in waste not, want not. You know what I mean? Okay, can we put the hook on the rope again? That would be useless. The pendant. Wait, can we... Nope, we gotta use it with other stuff. Oh. A pendant that belonged to my father. Small hook with a flattened base. I'm curious about the middle cell, though. I feel like what we need to find, it might be in here. Most likely due to the fact that one of the bars seem loose. Maybe this would come in handy. Yes, indeed. There we go. Okay. Now we will put the hook on the bar. They fit together. Fortune smiles upon me. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it. Mother, don't ask. There we go. We'll always figure it out in the end. Gonna do a little bit of fishing here. Wait for it. Now. We need this guy for claw games. He's got some light hands on him. Alright, here we go. Let's see how bad this becomes.
Did you recover the key and the artifact?
Yes, I have them right here. Tell me where the lock is.
First, the artifact.
What need would you have for a lamp in that cell?
That is none of your concern. Do you not wish to see your mother go free? Give me the damned lamp.
Here it is, but no tricks now.
Excellent.
Where's the lock?
You will find a small crack in the column to your left. Very well, fool.
What? Curse you! But I must focus now only on getting my mother out of here. Hidden. I need to use a key to unlock that. Oh, that I do. Strange key. I heard a click. And that should unlock the door, right? Quickly, I'll take you back home. No, Abdul, move! Sometime later. We're trapped. Abdul, yield now and come with us. Do not worry, mother. Everything will be fine.
I know everything will be fine. As I always knew.
The key! Got it. Protect it. Preserve it.
Keep it. Carry the key with you.
The key. Got it. Protect it.
Preserve it. Keep it. Abandon all you have known until now. Your destiny. The key.
Got it. Oh, I'm about to... Not good. Break your ties, become a keeper. And I can't move. Whoa! Ooh, he did it. Necro. Oh dear. Is he like reproducing it? Chronicle of Innsmouth, Mountains of Madness. Live now on Kickstarter, and that is true, guys. So the Kickstarter to this game only has a few days left in the program, so I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to the campaign in the description below. I highly recommend you check it out because if they're able to hit their fundraising goal before the campaign ends, they're actually going to get the entire game voice acted into English, which I think will add to the overall creepy ambience of the game so far. I really enjoyed this. This is definitely an improvement over the first Chronicle of Innsmouth, and I loved the original Chronicle of Innsmouth game, so you can definitely see the Lovecraftian tentacles all over this, and I can't wait to play the finished product. I'm looking forward to the full game, and I hope that you guys are too. I'll go ahead and also leave a link to the original Chronicle of Innsmouth, so you can check it out. It was a great game and really fun. But hope you all enjoyed it, and I'm rooting for Psychodev, and I hope this is going to be another hit for them. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.